Today's news. Journalists not allowed to attend meeting with Barroso. Online conference held on situation of freedom of speech and expression in Azerbaijan. Blogging in the country. Prisoner continues hunger strike to protest fabricated charge. E-Think Tank project presented. Government's figures for minimum living standards do not reflect reality. On January 14th, journalists were not allowed to attend the meeting held at Baku State University by the European Commission President, José Manuel Barroso, who is visiting Azerbaijan. The majority of pre-registered mass media representatives stated that these measures had been taken for the high security of the event. Only a limited number of media representatives were allowed to attend the event. After the event, Baku State University awarded Barroso with an honorary PhD. The Media Rights Center and the WomenForum.net website co-organized an online conference on the state of freedom of speech and expression in Azerbaijan, blogging in the country. Bloggers from the capital city and different regions, experts investigating the sphere, and lawyers and journalists all attended an online conference. Situation of freedom of expression in Azerbaijan, contributions of bloggers to traditional media, new media, and the violation and protection of journalists' rights were discussed in the conference. Institute for Reporters' Freedom and Safety representative Rasul Jafarov spoke about the serious problems of freedom of expression in the country. Media FM radio editor Timur Aliyev noted that the expression of independent opinion is always welcomed. Media Rights Institute lawyer Fariz Namazov spoke about the lack of independent judiciary system and fair judiciary investigations. Political reporter Aygun Muradkhanlı and bloggers Gan Turalı and Rovshan Nasırlı spoke about critical journalism in the country. Fuad Huseynov, resident from the Ujar region, launched a hunger strike starting on December 19, 2010. Because of his weakened health, he was recently hospitalized. Huseynov was arrested on October 14, 2010 under a hooliganism charge. He reportedly stabbed 2 people in front of a police station in the Ujar region on July 3rd. This information was given by the prisoner's mother in a press conference in the Institute for Reporters' Freedom and Safety on January 14th, who accused the police chief of persecuting her son. According to her, the accusation was trumped up, and such an incident in fact never took place, which is the main reason why her son went on the hunger strike. The strike has been continuing for 25 days, and Huseynov has lost considerable weight within this period. The persecution of my son started in 2006, when Fuad's car was stolen and he turned to the police. However, the Ujar Regional Police Officer Chief Anvar Guliev refused to search for the thieves, and a conflict erupted consequently. As a result, Fuad was arrested in 2007 under a hooliganism charge, Huseynov's mother said. After serving a third of his term, Huseynov was set free. However, the new police chief, Tahir Guliev, trumped up another charge. Guliev says that the charges are grounded, and he has no personal enmity with Huseynov. He denied any blood relation with the former chief. A presentation on the E-Think Tank project took place today at the Diplomat Hotel. The project was implemented by the AN Youth Network with financial support from the German Marshall Fund of the United States. According to the project head, Rashad Shirin, the goal of the project is to research the problems of Azerbaijani society and to create a think tank. In particular, the following issues were studied: state management and human capital, development of a welfare state and free market economy, youth policy, and the environment. Alternative recommendations were made for the resolution of problems in these areas. In particular, proposals to improve government efficiency by attracting decision-making experts, providing a balance between freedom of expression and the privacy of personal life, and increased youth activities and the creation of youth networks, the optimization of local government. Head of the AN Youth Network, Adnan Hajizadeh, evaluated the questions of the balance between personal privacy and freedom of expression. According to him, the authorities must create transparent regulating mechanisms, and the mechanisms to deal with these issues should follow fundamental human rights. The real minimum living standard in Azerbaijan is 168 manat 74 gapik. Official figures are nearly half the actual living minimum standard. On January 14th, Economic Research Center Chairman Gubad Ibagoglu described the calculations carried out for the results in 2010. Experts calculated living standards based on the April 30th, 2009 decision of the Cabinet of Ministers. The living minimum standard was established at 160.66 AZN for the able-bodied population of Azerbaijan. The living minimum standard for pensioners was 146.16 AZN, 199.39 AZN for children under 14. According to Gubadi Bagoglu, difference in age should be considered regarding children, as there are important differences between expenditures of young people. According to the law of the Azerbaijan Republic on the living minimum standard, starting from January 1st, the living minimum standard was 95 AZN. Additionally, the living minimum standard for the able-bodied population was 102 AZN per month, 72 AZN for pensioners, and 76 AZN for children.